All right, good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday night, and I really wanted to talk about the oils in the starter kit. I'm going to do a few of the oils a little bit deeper than others, but there's so much that I want you to understand, and I'm taking a lot of my information from that special report that I told you guys about last week, Nature's Healing Oils. And so if you didn't have an opportunity to read it, or even if you did, you will, repetition is a great way to learn. So one of the things I wanted to start out with as we get to know your new Karina Garrett. Oh, I have to, this is my granddaughter. Hey, Karina, I'm on a class right now. Can I call you back after class? Okay, bye. All right, so that's my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. But anyway, sorry, and I recorded that. There's a few things that I wanted to share with you from this report. And one of the things is a quote from Gary, who said, the use of essential oils date back to ancient times, but there has never been a time when essential oils were more needed than today. Now, he said that many years ago, but it is still valid today. The world is facing a medical disaster. It was back then, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and it is today. Modern technology has produced the jet aircraft, which can be an instrument of transferring contagious diseases around the world in hours. And we know that happened when COVID came into the United States, right? It started in China, but the aircraft brought people over here and that virus just spread. And he was basically so totally aware of that back in 1996. That's when he made this statement. He said, disease can be traveled all around the world within hours. And fortunately, there are answers that provide us a way to protect ourselves. And this is what we're not taking seriously. We can protect ourselves, our families, and our friends from these dangers of these things being spread worldwide. Research has shown that their immune stimulating properties of essential oils can be dramatically enhanced and support the building of the immune system, whether they are inhaled or rubbed on the body topically. And even those who contract, this is still the direct, even those who contract a cold or the flu can recover 70% faster using essential oils. So we can use them topically, rubbing them on the body. We can inhale them, and we can take them internally. Andrew Weil, who is a famous naturopathic, he's an MD, but he's really into the natural stuff. He stated in 1996, he said, I expect that essential oils may someday prove a vital weapon in the fight against strains of antibiotic resistant bacteria. And that's like in the cases of strep, MRSA, that kind of thing. He said lavender, thyme, and tea tree oils have been used for centuries as antiseptics. Their chemical compounds appear to kill microbes on contact. That's some pretty heavy duty stuff. So just remember, to use safety when using essential oils. You might want to dilute it. Not everybody does, but you can. Don't put them in your eyes. Don't drop them in your ears. And remember that citrus oils have a photosensitivity. So avoid direct sunlight. I want to talk about seed to seal, but more importantly, I want to tell you exactly what Gary said in 1995 about what essential oils really are. He said essential oils are the regenerating and oxygenating immune defense properties of plants. He said their oxygenating molecules effectively transport nutrients and a myriad of other powerful chemical constituents right into the cells, bringing life to the plants, destroying infections, staving off infestation, aiding in growth, and stimulating healing. They are to plants what blood is to the human body, and much, much more. Dr. Volney in 1980 made this statement. Dr. Taylor of the University of Austin, Texas, has observed that essential oils present more new compounds than the chemists of the whole world could analyze in 1,000 years. That's pretty heavy duty. We know that they are mixtures of many powerful therapeutic chemical constituents. And so that's one of the reasons that we put oils in everything that we have. And we have over 600 products. We put it in our Ningxia Red. And I will tell you that if you quit taking Ningxia Red, you can really tell a difference. And when you start taking it again, it will bring you the energy that you need. And it has such awesome oils in it. And because oils have such a unique structure, they are able to penetrate the cell membrane of the human cell, just as they do the cells of plants, carrying vital nutrients inside. And once they get inside the cell, so it's bringing the nutrients from Ningxia Red, which is our super juice, or our whole body infusion. It's bringing those vital nutrients inside, and once they get inside, it promotes natural healing by stimulating and reinforcing the body's own mechanisms. It's just awesome. They increase the white blood cell production to increase our immunity. And so you really, really want to take Ningxia Red every day too, because the Ningxia Wolfberry, there's been so much research on it. You can, make mocktails with it. Like I love to add pineapple juice. That's my favorite. And then I will add a can of Zing, or I will add a nitro to it, especially in the afternoon about 2 or 3. That's when I kind of get lagging. And that's just my pick-me-up for the day. So I want to mention that we have to pay shipping now. I just wanted you to know that. But make sure that if you're going to get these essential oils, I constantly I text people and I tell them that maybe they're going to go inactive. Their membership is going to go out inactive, and that it would be a good idea for them to place an order. And I get the same response over and over again. And Sandy, if you get this response, share with me what you say. But one of the things that I get over and over again is, I have so many oils. I already have so many oils. The thing is that we don't have just oils, but everything we have has oils in it. So when we use our lotion, we're getting those oils into our body. When we use our shampoo, we're getting those oils into our body. When we use our deodorant, again, when we use our toothpaste, there's just so many other products. We're going to talk about some other products too. And if you put it on Subscribe to Save, then you're going to get loyalty rewards at 100 PV and upwards. Like this month, I think it went up to 400 PV and you could get a free diffuser. So there were like $300 in free product if you put in an order for $400. That's really kind of a no-brainer. Why would you not do that, right? So anyway, You also get some discounted things on Subscribe to Save too. So it's just a win-win. Now, we just got wintergreen back, by the way. If you didn't know, I ordered 2 bottles. Here's one 15 ml bottle of wintergreen sitting here, not opened. It would not let me put it on Subscribe to Save. Nitro would not let me put it on Subscribe to Save. I got 1 box of Nitro. That's all they let me have. So when things are kind of going out of stock or limited, that's a better word, limited, then we have to kind of get creative. And, you know, I just ordered this. Oh gosh, it smells so good. In fact, the whole package smelled like wintergreen. So I don't know if it's leaking. I hope I'm not losing any of it. It doesn't feel wet, but I can smell it. Oh yeah, it does feel wet. Yeah, maybe that one was leaking. Oh, but it smells so good. Okay, so we're gonna go on. I want to talk a little bit about Thieves, but things that I want to tell you about essential oils is that there are 3 primary elements of essential oils. I don't talk about this very often, but I think that this, you know, I think we need to understand a little bit about the drops that are coming out of the bottle. They are hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. They have, so the essential oils contain a tremendous number of other powerful chemical groups, including alcohols, phenols, esters, ethers, oxides, coumarins, sesquiterpenes, terpenols, ketones, and aldehydes. These are other chemical constituents that make up the essential oil. They're subcompounds. They are made up of what give the essential oils many of their most amazing healing properties. So for example, I mentioned esters. I mentioned, yeah, esters. Esters result from the reaction of an alcohol and an acid, and they are known to produce a relaxing and soothing effect on the body. In Thieves, we have a high amount of phenols, and phenols are deadly to bacteria. Phenols contain high levels of oxygenating molecules and have powerful antioxidant properties. And as a result, they are one of the most beneficial immunomodulating compounds of all the aromatic groups. And Thieves, having a combination of cloves, cinnamon, eucalyptus radiata, rosemary, and lemon, have some of these wonderful compounds in them. Lavender oil. I want to talk to you a little bit about lavender oil. This is a beautiful oil and has been called the universal essential oil because of its extraordinary ability to help with so many different problems. And it's also been called the Swiss Army knife. Actually, we called it universal oil way before I heard the label Swiss Army knife. But Dr. Gary Young said that if there was only one oil that he could have, it would be lavender. That's a pretty heavy duty statement. He says it is highly touted for its phenomenal ability to heal severe burns, cuts, bruises, and skin irritations. And it is also widely known for healing headaches, gentle relief of insomnia, alleviating PMS symptoms, and reducing stress. The fragrance is calming and relaxing, both physically and emotionally. It has shown in studies to kill staphylococcus, the tuberculosis bacillus, as well as pneumococcus, hemolytic streptococcus, and many other dangerous pathogenic microorganisms, and has a strong cardiotonic and anti-venom property as well. Lavender. Just put it on your body, rub it on your body, breathe it in, diffuse it. I'm going to talk a little bit about diffusing from this on diffusing. Okay. Essential oils can be diffused into the air a number of ways. And during summer months, when you have a fan or an air conditioning unit, one of the simplest ways to diffuse oils is to put a few drops of your favorite oil onto a Kleenex or a cotton ball or a handkerchief and secure it next to the air vent or the fan cage so that it blows across it. The blowing air can then circulate the aromatic molecules of the essential oils throughout your house, and you can breathe them in and enjoy the fragrances as you go about your daily normal household activities. That's a pretty inexpensive way to do it, isn't it? I want to talk to you about lemon. Lemon, this refreshing oil is known to promote leukocyte formation, and I've told you that before. That's white blood cells, and increase lymphatic function, thereby dramatically boosting the body's immune system. It kills many forms of bacteria and other pathogenic microorganisms on contact, including meningococcus, the typhus bacillus, pneumococcus, Staphylococcus aureus, diphtheria, bacillus, and hemolytic streptococcus. It also helps purify the air and your water and promotes a sense of well-being when inhaled or applied. It is known to be a potent antidote for a variety of toxins. Lemon oil can ease many minor aches and pains. It can clear the lungs. It can act as a skin tonic, as well as calm and soothe the whole body and mind. It's sweet. It has a warm balsamic aroma and is stimulating and elevating. It's useful for visualizing and improving one's spiritual connection, and frankincense has comforting properties that help center the mind and overcome stress and despair. Frankincense also contains sesquiterpenes, which stimulate the limbic portion of the brain, the center of memory and emotions, and the hypothalamus, the pineal, and the pituitary gland. I want to read what it says specifically about sesquiterpenes, if I can find it here. Because we talk about sesquiterpenes a lot. Terpenes. They're stimulating to the immune system, and terpenes are hydrocarbons and are highly antiviral. It says about, terpenes are known to inhibit the accumulation of toxins in the body and help the liver and the kidneys discharge built-up toxins. They are antiseptic and are stimulating, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, analgesic, antispasmodic, and sedative. Frankincense is awesome. Digitize. Digitize is probably one of the best things that we can use to support the digestive system. Anytime you have an upset stomach, anytime you have inflammation, if you know that you have inflammation in the areas of Crohn's and diverticulitis, itis, anything with itis, inflammatory bowel disease, any of these things, Digitize can be a boon. It can be very, very helpful. So this too is in your kit. Remember I mentioned that citrus oils are photosensitive, which means that if you put them where the sun shines, you'll get a discoloration, or even in some cases, people have said their skin has been burned. So you have to be careful. That's never happened to me. I use oils on my arms and go outside all the time. Blends with citrus oils in there, and it does not affect me, but I don't think I would put it directly on my skin and then go out, especially citrus fresh or lemon or orange or tangerine or any of these. The nice thing about citrus fresh is it really makes your water taste good. It has those oils in there: grapefruit oil, tangerine, orange. There's a little bit of spearmint in there that just really makes a difference. It's great in your water. Great, great, great. And you can use it, around the house for cleaning and making your house smell good. But from a healing perspective, this stuff is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Let's talk about peppermint. This is really, I've been using peppermint at night. I've got a new trio started that I've been just slathering my body with before I go to bed at night. So it's tea tree, peppermint, and Roman chamomile. And together, those three, and I just put drops in my hands and put them all over my body, drops in my hands and put it all over my body and drops in my hands. I really, peppermint, they say, is stimulating, but I really think the Roman chamomile is going to help me sleep. The tea tree is going to help with any, immunity issues that I might have. And peppermint is just going to improve my mental acuity, and I really want to dream. It will vanquish fatigue during the day if you use it, but it also helps to soothe the respiratory system. It relieves nausea and fever and vomiting, and you can quickly put it on to stop a headache. Just put it on the temples and rub it across the forehead and maybe a little bit on the back of the neck. It's really great to stop acid indigestion and heartburn. And it also kills intestinal parasites, as well as staphylococcus, tuberculosis, and numerous other pathogenic microorganisms. When diffused, peppermint will purify the air and water, and it's known to be a mild aphrodisiac. I never knew that. I never remembered that about peppermint. It helps to relieve impotence. Peppermint is one of those things that's going to stimulate that drive. Peppermint is also used as an inhalant for the treatment of asthma and bronchitis, and is cooling on a hot summer day. Peppermint is great. Raven is a combination of oils that is really supportive of the respiratory system. I love Raven. I love the smell of Raven. It is just one of those that, becomes a favorite fragrance. It really does. So the oils of this blend fight respiratory disease and infections such as tuberculosis, influenza, and pneumonia. It's highly antiviral and antiseptic. It has lemon, wintergreen, that's probably one of the reasons I love it so much, peppermint, and Eucalyptus radiata. Ravensara, it has Ravensara in it. That's where it gets its name. Is actually it's camphor. And so that's what you're going to smell as well. Use this at night. This is a great one to diffuse or directly inhale. You can put it on and rub it on your body as well. There is some lemon in there, so remember not to put it on your face. This is just, you can use it as a hot compress if you have lung issues. Rub it on and then put a warm cloth on, or on the back. This is great for kids if they have respiratory issues. It's really, really wonderful. Panaway. Panaway is pretty heavy duty. Some people call this a miracle oil. I thought it was a miracle oil when I first got it. It's a blend of pure essential oils, including helichrysum, wintergreen, clove, peppermint. And it was specially developed by D. Gary Young to help reduce inflammation, promote healthy circulation and healing, and alleviate pain. It has proven to be highly effective for the relief of arthritis and rheumatism or rheumatic symptoms, sports injuries, sprains, muscle spasms, bursitis. Helichrysum had been referred to by Gary as a magic bullet oil. It is an all-around beneficial essential oil that is widely known to help regenerate tissue and reduce tissue pain. It has also been shown to stimulate liver cell function. That's why it's in all of our liver products. It can improve hearing loss and reduce scarring and discoloration of the skin. Did you know that? Wintergreen, on the other hand, contains some of the active ingredients, one of them called methyl salicylate, and is beneficial in massage for soothing tension and muscles after exercising. It has a completely natural cortisone-like effect that is highly beneficial for muscle, bone, and joint discomfort. It is extremely helpful in decreasing pain from those things like tendonitis, bursitis, arthritis, rheumatism. Clove, on the other hand, is widely known for its powerful pain relieving properties. It is also one of the 3 essential oils which no known bacteria or virus or fungus can live. We know that by the test that was done many years ago on clove, and it showed to be effective against 13 different mold and fungus, 2 viruses, and over 60 gram-negative and positive bacteria. So everything they tested, it killed. That was a pretty cool study. It is used in European hospitals for viral hepatitis, bacterial colitis, cholera, and amoebic dysentery. It's really good for infectious acne, sinusitis, bronchitis, flu, tuberculosis, hypertension, thyroid dysfunction, and fatigue. Peace and Calming was also in this report. Kenneth, could you let Mingo out? He needs his collar on. It's on the table in there. Peace and Calming. This is a blend of pure essential oils that include citrus and ylang-ylang and patchouli. I love it. I have patchouli on today. Here, let me turn it on. Excuse me just a minute, everybody. Okay, let me put it on. Come here. Thank you. So it was especially developed. 1 minute. Okay. It was specially developed by Gary Young to help promote relaxation and a sense of calm after a stressful day. Additionally, when it was diffused in the home, it helped to gently relax overactive upset or hard to manage children. I have a gal in my organization, Jillian Calloway, and that was the reason she got into Young Living, is because it made such a difference on her children. So we could talk a little bit about ylang-ylang. Let's see. Or not. I thought I had something on ylang-ylang. But I don't. But is in there, and it is among the top 10 oils used in aromatherapy. It is known to be powerfully anti-infectious, antiseptic, and bactericidal. Additionally, it helps to regenerate skin tissue and is anti-inflammatory. It is also used as a general tonic and helps to bring about a relaxed state when diffused or applied directly. If you have any trouble with insomnia or stress, we believe this is the one that's going to be most beneficial for you, peace and calming. We have personally used this blend to great effect for overcoming insomnia and reducing anxiety. Additionally, because of the citrus and the patchouli that it contains, it has the ability to rid your home of dangerous airborne pathogens and other potentially harmful debris when diffused. It also has Tannictum, which the common name is blue tansy. Gary loved blue tansy. He had blue tansy in so many of his blends. It's one of the rarest and most therapeutic of the essential oils, is what Gary said. He said it is known to be highly antiviral and antibacterial. It fights colds, flu, and infection. Additionally, it aids the body's nervous system by modulating neurotransmitters, reducing stress, and bringing about a general feeling of well-being. Wow. So it modulates neurotransmitters. That is a pretty heavy-duty oil. Valor, as we know, helps to balance electrical energies within the body, and it gives you courage and confidence and helps your self-esteem. It has also been found to help the body self-correct as far as structurally in its balance and alignment. So we always use it before we go to the chiropractor, right? It has spruce in it, which supports proper joint and alignment function. It supports healthy respiratory and endocrine function as well. It's antiseptic and it helps free emotional blocks. It had rosewood in it. It has frankincense in it, which we know supports the respiratory system and cleanses the skin. It also has blue tansy, which I just read to you about. Really, really great oils in Valor. Love the smell of Valor. Use it especially when you're in front of a computer all day.
Hey, Christina,
Yes.
when they took out
rosewood,
they put in Gary found that camphor from Australia and geranium had the same frequency and smelled almost identical so those are the two oils he added to Valor. Camphor
from Australia, because camphor is also okay, camphor and
geranium.
He liked geranium too. It's really good for helping to modulate the hormones. So yeah, thank you for that, Sandy. Also, Stress Away is, it's got different properties than peace and calming. I would probably, do a day with Stress Away if you have anxiety, and then do another day with peace and calming and see which one works the best for you. Sometimes you have to find that right combination, that right combination. That maple butter, that's what Carol was talking about tonight. You wouldn't put maple butter in your car tank because it's not the right combination, but we love that kind of stuff. Thieves spray is in your kit, but it's just another way to use Thieves. It's just easy. You can spray down pet cages and beds. It's just great for spraying the inside of your car to make it smell better. We spray it in our mouths, especially a quick, do I have bad breath? I want to put some Thieves in there. It's just great for in restaurants when you're out, or shopping carts or anything like that. I love the Thieves spray, and it's very, very convenient. I always have Thieves spray, and I always carry a bottle in my car. Also, the same goes with the hand sanitizer. Another way to use Thieves. We also have Thieves wipes. So these are just on the go, you're out and about and you want to sanitize your hands real quick. You're going to use Thieves because we know how great Thieves is. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to add a little bit more about Thieves. Where is it? It's not here. Yeah. It's an antioxidant and a protective blend of essential oils, some of which support the immune function. It also helps to maintain healthy lung function. It's very comforting in the winter, but I think it's very protective and purifying in the summer as well. It has lemon in it, which contains 68% D-limonene, a powerful antioxidant. It is delightfully refreshing in water and may be beneficial for the skin. Lemon essential oil is cold pressed from the rinds of lemons. And Jean Volney, MD, estimated that it takes about 3,000 lemons to produce 1 kilo of oil. That's 2.2 pounds. In his book, The Practice of Aromatherapy, which I have on my shelf, Volney wrote that lemon is a tonic for supporting the nervous and the sympathetic nervous system. It has clove in it, and we already talked about clove and how antiviral, antifungal, and antibacterial it was. It has cinnamon bark in it. It has a wonderful spicy scent that's loved around the world. In fact, Dr. Pierre Francombe teaches that the electronegative essential oils, such as cinnamon and clove, make a viral infection less likely to occur by tying up the positively charged cell receptor sites normally reserved for the virus. So it is going to protect you from these things. It also has eucalyptus in it, which supports healthy respiratory function and supports and cleanses the skin. It's antiseptic, and it evokes a feeling of well-being. And it has rosemary in it, which helps to restore mental alertness, give you healthy lung function. And if you're experiencing fatigue, it gives you mental clarity and focus. So share this information with people that you know. Share your story on social media. Invite a friend to get a starter bundle themselves so that they can start using this and protecting their friends and family and themselves. Use your products in front of people. Use your hand sanitizer in public. Use your Thieves spray on the grocery carts. Take out an oil and use it while you're in a line, just and breathe it in and be a product of the product. Use your oils. This stuff is incredible. We don't realize what we have in these tiny bottles. You'll never know what you have unless you use it. So use your oils daily, makeup blends and sprays and all the things that we've been doing. I want to thank you for listening. I kind of got into some really good meaty stuff that Gary shared with us many years ago. I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Remember, after using something like peppermint or any other oil, please wash your hands. Well, I don't recommend washing your hands because you want that oil on your hands. Just don't rub your eyes. You know, keep it away from your eyes. And if you do get it in your eye, it's going to sting a little bit, but don't wash the oil off. The oil and water doesn't mix anyway. So just rub it into your hands, rub it into your arms, get it all in your body. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And Janet wants my YouTube link. I'll just, let me see if I can, I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you for being on. Just give me a minute here.